we've got a collection video. Not something I do very often because I very rarely finish a collection. Yeah, I know I've done one for the Dreamcast, and I did promise one for the PlayStation this month, but I haven't finished the PlayStation off. Yeah, I know I'm only down to one, and it's not a hugely expensive game, but I'm banned from Evil Bay, or I'll end up getting divorced because I've spent quite a lot of money. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, I like to buy from fellow collectors, and a couple of friends, collectors, are downsizing or refocusing. I don't know. Anyway, they're getting rid of some shit, and I've bought it. Yeah, I've bought quite a lot of Mega Drive and a lot of Saturn, and I own two chaps quite a lot of money. Yeah, so wife's banned me from Evil Bay, so I won't be finishing the PlayStation off for quite a while. Possibly not this year. So what have we got? We've got the 2000 AD collection. I've been trying to finish this off for 3 or 4 years now, and I did last month, just before I got banned. Yeah, it might have been the straw that broke the camel's back, to be honest. Yeah, I've got one final game, which we'll get into when we get to that game. I'm going to do this old to new because there's been, throughout the years, there's been a lot of 2000 AD games. For those who don't know, all one of you, 2000 AD it's a British comic. It's still going now. I think it started in the late 70s or early 80s. Not sure. And I don't do any research at all. Yeah, so, but there's some really cool characters like Judge Dredd. Everybody knows Judge Dredd. There's been a couple of films, Sylvester Stallone in the 80s and another chap. Yeah. Other characters, Slane, Rogue Trooper, Strontium Dog. Yeah, there's really good. There really should be more films than there is, really. I'd really like to see a Slane film. I suppose it'd be very similar to Conan. Yeah. But anyway, so this is my collection of games. We're going to start old to new. I think I've already said that. I am waffling. We're going to go through them. I have not played all these. One of the games in this collection I'll never play. Ever, ever, ever. Yeah. But I have not played them all. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it anyway. So we'll start with the ZX Spectrum. Oh, no we won't. Incidentally, some people might not see this as a full set. I don't collect Commodore 64, and to be honest, it'd be the same artwork as the Specky. So, and this is all about artwork for me. It's just a weird oddity collection. Yeah, so there's no Commodore 64. There's no Wii. I know Rogue Trooper came out on the Wii, but I don't collect for the Wii. And the cover is very similar to the PS2 cover, so it's pointless to me. Yeah, and there's one game missing. There's one game missing. If I remember, I'll put a bit of footage in about here.
It's in there somewhere. You'd think it'd be on top, but it's managed to drop down somewhere amongst all that lot. I'm never going to find it. Incidentally, if anybody does spot it, do put in the comment section. It's under that wire. Yeah, because I can't see it.
Yeah. As I was getting them off the shelf, the Game Boy game, it's Judge Dredd. I think it's, as I remember, because I can't remember what the cover looks like, it's just a picture of Judge Dredd. It's Sylvester Stallone. It's off the 80s film. It's gone down the back of the unit. It's gone down the back of the unit, and it's somewhere amongst 1,000 billion wires. And I think, to be honest, it's never coming out. No, I can't see it. It's never coming out. I'll probably just replace it. I know that sounds awful, but I can't. I'm not dragging all this out just to get a little cartridge. Yeah, I'm a bad man. Anyway, back to the collection. Yeah, so here's the Game Boy game. Yeah. So Rogue Trooper on the ZX Spectrum. This is a game I have not played. It's an isometric shooty thing. Rogue Trooper, for those who don't know, he's like a genetically modified soldier from the future, and he's, when they die, the memories are on chips, and you can place the chips on his helmet, on his gun, and they're his dead comrades, and he talks to them. I'm sure they all die. All his mates, everybody dies. Yeah, they all die on the first comic, and then they just talk to him. Yeah, Rogue Trooper anyway. Rogue Trooper. and a different version, Rock Trooper, on the clamshell. Yeah, Rock Trooper. Next we've got Slane. Huge fan of Slane. Yeah, he's like a medieval Viking warrior, but he has he's got abilities. He can change. He can use the Earth's power to change. It's like a monstrous form, and really clever, really amusing comics. The game's really odd. It's like an adventure game, but there's no typing like you did with old Spectrum games. It's like a wheel, and you have to time everything. It's odd. That's Slane. Next we've got a character I never really was very keen on. It's Strontium Dog. Do you know, I can't remember a lot about him. I think he's a bounty hunter. Yeah, I think he's a bounty hunter, but it was never one of my favourites in the comic. Probably the first one I read to get it out of the way. Yeah, Strontium Dog. Another great character, and actually a great game, this one. This is Nemesis the Warlock. How do you explain Nemesis the Warlock? It's like a cross between medieval Europe and the future. Yeah, so you've got monsters fighting our religion, and it's very gothic, and yeah, it's all that. But the game basically plays like a bit like Chucky Egg with zombies. yeah, very odd but great fun. Single screen, static screen, just collect, kill, and get out. Yeah, good fun. And then finally for the 8-bits, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Judge Dredd. Dreadful game. Dreadful game. Brilliant character. Definitely the best bit is the cover on that one. So that's Judge Dredd. Next we move on to the Amiga. First one is a game I picked up a couple of months back, and that's Judge Dredd. Again, not a very good game. Is there a good Judge Dredd game? Yes, there is later. Yeah. Not a lot to say about this one. I think I've played it once, didn't like it. Yeah, not cracking. I'll put the big boxes at the back, otherwise we're going to run out of room. Next is a game. This is the one I've been hunting for ages, and that's Rogue Trooper. I've got the box upside down. This took me forever to find. Actually, it goes back to the conversation I was having with myself last month. This game's rare. I've seen 3 copies on eBay in 4 years, one of which is this one. The first copy I saw, I missed. The second copy had a massive hole in the back. I don't know how you can get a hole in the back of a box, but I nearly bought it anyway. I thought, there's only me who'll know, it can go up on the shelf and you won't see the back. I'd have known, so I couldn't get that one. And then this one popped up. I put a cheeky bid on, expecting to get outbid and miss out. I got this for £8. You see, rare and expensive, as I keep saying, are not the same thing. Yeah, rare and expensive are not the same thing. This is rare, it's cheap. I'll just get this out because I love stuff like this. So the 2000 AD guys have done, I don't know if this is actually a comic that they did just for the game, or if it's actually one of the original comics, but you get a full comic. So if you're not into comics, but wanted the game, got the game, you could find out more about the character, and this is really good. This really like stuff like this. So that's Rogue Trooper. Really buzzing to get that. It took me absolutely ages, as I've said repeatedly now, to hunt that one down, to put it on a shelf. Yeah. Next, we're going to go to the consoles. Consoles now. So firstly, we've got Judge Dredd. This is the game for the 80s Sylvester Stallone film. I think it's a platformer. It looks a bit like Alien 3, but doesn't play like it. It plays like it's just a classic platformer. We have that for the SNES and for the Mega Drive. I don't know if it's any good. I've never played it. A few clips from the film there and some screenshots. Yeah, I never played it. Really should. That's going to go up there. And then we'll go to the PlayStation. So we've got for the PlayStation 1. I may upgrade this eventually. It's a classics one, this. It's Judge Dredd. This is a first person shooter, you know, gun, what do they call them? The guns, yeah. It's like Operation Wolf, but Judge Dredd. And it's a blurry, tragic mess, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, not one to play, that one. Now, the next two, not everybody had these. As you can see, it's on the screen now. This is Loaded. Loaded, the characters are nothing to do with 2000 AD. The reason I consider these 2000 AD games is all the artwork and all the character design were by 2000 AD artists, which which I meant to write down so I could sound right clever, but I've forgotten. Yeah, yeah, they were all drawn by 2000 AD artists, so I consider them to be 2000 AD games. So we've got Loaded and Reloaded. Yeah, as you can see, it plays a bit like Gauntlet but with guns. Good fun, especially with two players. Apparently this one came from Fantasy World at some point. I don't know where that is. No, it's not local. What have we got next? Next we've got Judge Dredd versus Death. This is a first person shooter. Yeah, plays a bit like, well, all the rest of them. Halo, COD. A bit ropey looking, even then, but good fun. Actually one of the best Judge Dredd games. Is that going to stand up? We also have this for the Nintendo GameCube. I don't know why. I don't know why. We've got that one twice. In fact, I think I've got it on the Xbox as well somewhere. But it doesn't go on the shelf. Next, for the Xbox, we have Road Trooper. This is supposed to be really good. I have never played it. I really must get around to it. Road Trooper. And finally for the games, we have the only PS4 game I own, which is Road Trooper Redux. I don't know. Yeah, it's sealed. It'll never get opened. This dropped off the spindle. That's a bastard. Yeah, it's supposed to be very good. It's basically that on the Xbox, but all posh animation. Yeah, as I've ratted before, I don't do PS4. Me and Sony fell out. Yeah. We've also got a statue that I was sent by Horatio van Blasten. I'm sure it is. Yeah, he sent me that 3 or 4 years ago. Said, I want to send you something. I think it'll look AC collection. He got this because they sent him it and it got slightly damaged on the end, and they replaced it for him, and so it didn't cost him anything apart from to send it to me, which is very nice. But it looks ace in the middle of the collection. Yeah, so that is the 2000 AD collection, or what I consider to be the 2000 AD collection. Yeah, it's mine anyway. Yeah, I'll put a clip of them all sat on the shelf, which I did before I took them down. And yeah, that's it. Comments on any of the games, as usual. Anything you'd like to see more of. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching, those who did. Catch you later. Bye-bye.